welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking you through a brutal leg day. One of my favorites. I'm actually really starting to like leg day again. I used to be like, no, absolutely hate it, upper body day all the way, but now I've really embraced the leg day. So I do a 5-day lifting split. So this is the second leg day of my week. So without further ado, let's get into it. So of course we have to pick an outfit to wear. So I've been wanting to wear something more colorful, and what I haven't worn in a while is this Stax BB crop. So I'm going to wear that. And this is my legging and short drawer. So I definitely want to wear shorts for leg day, and I feel like you can't go wrong with black bottoms. And I like to wear Vital Seamless on leg days as well. So I'm going to wear my black Vital Seamless 2.0 leggings with that. Okay, excuse the state of this drawer, but with my shoes, I always wear my Nike Metcons, so I'm definitely going to be wearing these today. Alrighty, so let's get this leg day on the road. So I obviously first started off with some dynamic stretching, just to warm up those muscles. We want to make sure we're doing dynamic, not static movements when we are warming up. So here I am, just getting that depth in. So I did about 20 seconds of each exercise as well. These are my favorites. I can really feel that nice stretch when I do this movement. Okay, so I first started off with reverse lunges, and as you can see, I have a plate there for that elevation, that way I can feel it a bit more in my glutes. So I'm taking this very slow on each leg, and I started off with a warm-up weight. So my warm-up weight is 45 kilos, and I did about 10 on each leg. Now I'm just moving on to the next leg as well. I always do this exercise first, as I feel like it takes a lot of energy to do so. So I wanted to make sure that I started off with reverse lunges. So I added on an extra 5 kilos. So now I'm doing 50 kilos. So I did 45 kilos for 2 sets, and now I'm going to do 50 kilos for another 2 sets. I think I did about 5 or 6 reps on each leg. When I first attempted 50 kilos, I actually got stuck at the bottom, like my knee hit the floor and then I couldn't get up, and I was kind of just like, I need someone to help me, but I like really pushed and was able to get up because I did not want to fall back. That would have been extremely embarrassing, and then I probably would have just, changed gyms at that point. I feel like everybody at some point has done something embarrassing in the gym with a fall. I know I've had my fair share of falls. And finishing off. Alrighty, so I'm now moving on to hip thrusts. So as you can see, I'm going quite heavy, but this is actually a warm-up weight for me. So I'm doing 50, 60, I'm doing 90 kilos here, and I'm doing a bit of a evykass glute bridge for my warm-up set. I feel it more in my glutes with the evykass glute bridge. I'm not going all the way down, and I'm going with a bit of tempo as well. It's not as slow. So I'm now up to 100 kilos. As you can see, I'm contemplating my life a little bit there. And I'm doing a nice pause at the top just to feel that tension as well. So I did 4 sets of this as well, and I kind of go to as many as I can, which is usually about the 8 to 12 mark. Now moving on to one of my favorite exercises, which is hack squat. Boy, do these bloody burn. So my goal for hack squats for the year is to be able to do 60 kilos, but I'm currently just stuck at the 40 kilo mark. So with these, I try and do 4 sets of 8 to 10. So with the weight that I'm doing now, I'm trying to aim for 10 reps. Not going too fast, really just trying to pause at the bottom for a little bit. This is such a great exercise for the quads as well. If you have this machine in your gym, I highly recommend you give it a go. If you haven't yet, I really enjoy this exercise. And as you can see in my facial expression, I am really struggling.
Just pushing myself that little bit extra. We are much stronger than we think. If you feel like you can go for that one last rep, you want to just try and get that one last rep in. You always want to aim for about 9 in effort. You never want to go for a full 10 because that's how you know you're pushing yourself a little bit too much. So a good 9 is where you want to go for effort. And leg day always gets me. I'm always super sweaty after a leg day. For my last 2 reps, I was feeling adventurous and added on an extra 5 kilos. And I think I did about 5 reps on this. Oh no, I actually did 7. Never mind, I surprised myself there. Oh. Alright, so next I moved into RDLs, and I actually use this assisted machine because I feel like it gives me more balance and I'm able to get way better form rather than using dumbbells and a barbell, because this way the machine is situated in the correct position and I feel this so much more, and I'm actually able to lift way more using this machine as well. So I put on 30 kilos to begin with, and with RDLs I did 4 sets of these, and for my warm-up set I kind of just went for about, I think I went for about 12 or so, and I added on an extra 10 kilos as well for my next sets. I really felt the pump with this exercise, just taking it nice and slow. You don't want to rush this. You want to make sure that you are keeping a straight back, and you want to have a slight bend in the knees, that way you feel it more in the glutes. If you want to feel it more in your hamstrings, you're going to keep your legs much straighter. I'm now moving into a superset with holding 17.5 kilos on one arm for the Bulgarian split squat. I'm going as far as I can without my foot lifting off the bench, and I'm in this, the camera is in a very awkward spot. I couldn't really put it anywhere else, to be honest. So I aimed for about 8 to 10 reps on each leg as well with the Bulgarian split squats, and with this superset I did 3 sets. I then supersetted this with heel elevated goblet squats. I used a 20 kilo dumbbell for this, and I aimed for about 12 reps with the goblet squats. This superset is an absolute killer. If you want an absolute killer finisher for a leg day, I recommend this. I obviously woke up and chose violence because Bulgarian split squats are hard enough as they are, and then with the goblet squats. I then went into a leg curl to work those hamstrings. I go with a lightweight with these because I feel like every time I go heavy, I don't feel it as much. So I do about 15 reps on a lightweight. That way I can really feel the burn in my hamstrings. And I did 3 sets of 15. So to finish off this leg day, I finished off with doing calf raises. Again, I did this on a really light weight, which is why I did such high reps. So I did 3 sets of these for 15 to 20 reps as well. And to finish off, I always like to go on a little walk on the treadmill, and I do take my Kindle with me and do some light reading just to cool myself down. So my French toast is cooking, so I used 3 pieces of the wholemeal country split bread and the Macro Mike chocolate hazelnut protein powder. Quickly show you guys. So this is the protein powder that I like to use. This is actually my favorite flavor from Macro Mike. And this is the bread that I use, the country split bread. It is quite low in calorie, which is why I use 3 slices. So 2 slices has like 100 calories. So yeah. And this is the final product. So I have my 3 pieces of French toast cut up. I topped it with Nutella, some maple syrup, and some banana and berries. I'm very excited to eat this. Yum!
Alright guys, so that brings it to the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, as that helps me out so much. I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are, and just remember that one bad day isn't a setback and tomorrow can always be better. Bye guys.